What is that? Oh, that's the wrong one. No, no, it's not. Why is it doing that? I know what it is. Back on. Yeah. It was my interface. Let's get busy. Wait a minute. Yeah, it was my interface. I think. Yeah. Yeah, it was my interface. Let me give myself a chat room. You heard that? You heard that noise during the last live stream? When that only took. Yeah, it was my interface. Yeah, it was the interface. Let's get over here, and I want to show you. Let me show you something. Let me show you. Yeah, it was my. Let me show you. Let me show you something. Okay, we have a sound check already, so we don't need any more of that foolishness. Let's get over here. Oh. Okay, I want to show you how to, without a mixer, I'm going to show you how you can, which way is this supposed to be? Out? Yeah. Without a mixer, I'm going to show you how you can come out of your keyboard. Which one? Let me plug everything in first, y'all. Let me pull this down here closer. Okay. So I'm going to be using two of these. I pulled my back muscle lifting that lamp yesterday. Two personal monitors. Oh, you have to be really old to know what this company used to be. When I was small, when I was young, this was a very popular company. They even had some speakers that were plush. They had foam. They had, furniture foam on the side, shiny foam. Well, let's go and plug this in. Whoop, it's not plugged in. Plug these two in down here. Okay, these are going to be, okay, this one too, also split this cable. Also made this one, I took two cables, long, and then on the end, I cut these, what do you call these? I call these big plugs, not the wall warts. So if you had this, you don't have a wall wart. I cut them two. I cut two and I spliced them together so that I won't have to have two. I only need one plug for two personal monitors, amplifiers. Okay? And I can pull this over here. It's still plugged into the iPhone. Let me unplug it. Yeah, it's not going to be to my benefit to go live on my iPhone, because I'm not getting any viewers on the iPhone for some reason. Thank you for the last video. I got someone gave me I had 3 thumbs up on the last video I did. Okay, let's go ahead and plug in I'm plugging in iLouds. Okay, and I'm telling you, all these wires are inside the gig bag. All of the plugs are already inside the gig bag. See all these wires hanging out here? They're already inside the gig bag. Let's zoom in a little closer here. Whoop. Zoom in. You're so far away from me. Let's get in closer. Don't be shy. And let's go with a twist. A little bit more twisty. Okay. Okay, you can see mostly everything here. Okay. Hi. And let's see if we can do with the, where's the other one? See how close we can get here with this one too. And I see my drums over there in the corner. Leslie's drums. Okay, that's about as big as that's going to get. Move this chair. What? Chair out the way. Okay, let's go over here in the moving room. The drum room. Actually, this is the drum room here. Let me move this. I got a glare on my screen here. Big glare. Alrighty. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Nobody in the chat room, nobody watching so far. But I want to be able, you know what I'm going to do when I get to I'm going to Roslyn. If I do go to Roslyn today, I need to, if I do go out, it's going to be at Roslyn. Okay, here's the iLoud, and I'm going to plug in my keyboard also to save the battery power. Oh, that battery did last a long time when I was at the courthouse Friday. That battery lasted a good while. Matter of fact, the station manager even came up there and he was talking to me. He overstayed his welcome. But if he, I gave him my, no, he didn't have his phone, so he don't know my YouTube channel. But that's my rig over there, okay, well, let's just stick to one thing. Okay, I'm going to be coming out. Where's my wires I just put together? Just put them together. If it's a snake, it'd probably bite me, huh, man? Where are my wires? I just made them. It was a snake. It would have bit me. It's right here. Let me move this over just a little bit too. Which camera is this? That's the wrong one. Am I looking at the right? Yeah, okay. Here we are. Okay. And let me check this one. I moved it. Oops, excuse me. Okay. You can see a little bit of my dolly right here. This here is a little bit of my dolly. This is like one of those stools you set on when you're milking cows. I use this to put my my tip jar on. And the tip jar goes right here somewhere. Zoom out a little bit. this, my tip jar goes right on here. And it's a little eye catcher, and it's easy to, it's light for one thing, but it's, you want eye catchers. You want things that's, and you want conversation pieces too. Things traveling light. Okay, here we are. Let's see, here we go. Where we going, my father would say. Alrighty then. That needs to be over a little bit more. Okay. Now we set up. I'm gonna come right back too again. But this is the wire right here. Coming out. Going to be coming out of the back of the keyboard. Alrighty then. Coming out of the back of the keyboard. Alright, these two wires. Coming out of the back. And you should be able to do this from a sitting position. Save your energy when you're out there. You want to stay seated. Preserve your as much energy as you can get saved. Okay, and this is actually, I want to put this through the back of this. I have a little hole here. Let me see, I don't know if it's big enough. I'm gonna have to cut it. I'm gonna have to cut it some more. Let's see. Like I said, you should be able to do this from the seated position. When you're outdoors, you want to stay seated most of the time. You don't want to be standing up. I mean, if you're like me, not unless you go for, if you walk 3 miles every morning, it may be a different situation, maybe a different story. You walk 3 miles every morning, if you exercise regularly, it's a whole different animal. Okay, here now, so I'm coming in the back of here. Coming in the back. So this cable is going to be already plugged in when you get there. All these wires are going to already be plugged in. Okay? Oh, hi. I'm going to go ahead and plug in, let me see, let me make sure it's not tangled up. You know what I want to come back to, and we're going to sign off, we're going to come back again. Because we had to do a whole bunch of stuff. Part 2, ready? Let's see how we can get this. See if I can do this from this sitting position. We're going to be right back again. Ending soon.